Hello, my dear learners. I hope you are doing well. Today, I want to share a beautiful story with you. When I first heard this story, it touched my heart. It is not just a fantasy story. It teaches us a very important lesson about courage, hope, and never giving up. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin our story. This intro uses simple English around A2 B1 level, making it easier for English learners to follow while still sounding warm and engaging. So, let's begin. Long ago, beyond the tallest mountains and the deepest forests, there was a magical kingdom called Eldoria. It was a place filled with flowers that glowed at night, rivers that sparkled like diamonds, and birds whose songs sounded like music from heaven. But one day, everything changed. A powerful dark witch placed a terrible curse on the kingdom. The colorful flowers turned black, the rivers dried up, and the sky remained covered with dark clouds. Every year the curse grew stronger, and people slowly began to lose hope. In that kingdom lived a young girl named Elara. She wasn't a princess, she wasn't a warrior, she didn't even have magical powers, but she had one thing that made her different. She never gave up. When everyone else said it's impossible, Elara quietly whispered, "There must be another way." I remember hearing this part of the story, and honestly, it made me smile. Sometimes the strongest people aren't the ones with the greatest power, they're the ones who refuse to quit. One day, an old traveler told Elara about the light crystal, a magical stone hidden atop the mountain of shadows. It was said that only someone with an unbreakable heart could reach it and break the curse forever. Everyone laughed at her. "You're too weak. You'll never make it. Go home before you get hurt." But Elara didn't argue. She just picked up her small backpack, smiled, and began walking. The journey was harder than anyone imagined. She crossed icy rivers, she climbed dangerous cliffs, she got lost in a forest where even the trees seemed alive. Many times she fell, many times she cried. There were moments when she wanted to turn back, and honestly, if I were there, I don't know if I would have been as brave as her. But every time she fell, she stood up again, step by step, day by day. Finally, she reached the mountain of shadows. At the very top stood the dark witch. The witch laughed. "You have no magic. You have no army. You have no chance." Elara looked into the witch's eyes and calmly replied, "Maybe I don't have magic, but I have something stronger. I never quit." At that moment, the light crystal began to glow brighter than the sun. The curse shattered. The dark clouds disappeared. Flowers bloomed again. The rivers flowed once more, and hope returned to Eldoria. When I first heard this ending, it gave me goosebumps, because the real magic wasn't the crystal, it wasn't the kingdom, it wasn't even the witch. The real magic was Elara's determination. So, if you're going through a difficult time right now, if people have told you that your dreams are impossible, remember Elara. You don't need to be the strongest. You don't need to be the smartest. You just need the courage to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Because sometimes the people who never quit create the happiest endings. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, never give up. Your story isn't over yet.